Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. Today we are listening to Dimash. Now this was requested over my Buy Me a Coffee. If you would like to request a reaction video, the link for my Buy Me a Coffee is in the description and in the comments below. Anything at all is greatly appreciated. I'll definitely get around to your reaction request and I will reply with a video message as well to say thank you. And honestly, I mean it from my heart. I really appreciate it. I love doing this channel and it really helps me keep it going. So we've listened to a few Dimash songs already and I'm always breathtaken. I think, some of the last ones I've done, I've barely been able to say anything at the end of it. I've just been absolutely stunned. So you never know what to expect. I haven't heard this. I don't know what it's going to be. I know his voice is going to be outstanding. I know the instrumentation is going to be incredible and unique. Let's see what happens. Let's get into it.
Ogni pietra ed ogni fior, terra nostra è fatta per amor. Siamo figli suoi, poeti ed eroi. La vita nasceva e non si fermerà. Sei forte stai e non aver paura, sei forte stai, tu sei più forte dei tuoi guai e non città, e generoso cuore raggiungilo, abbraccialo. Non fermati, amata, fratellanza e libertà, questo mondo vuole proprio te. Sii te stesso e tutti noi, tu puoi tutto se lo vuoi, sempre avanti più che
Wow. So on this one, he's coming out with his strong operatic voice and it's so powerful. It's always, when I hear this type of voice, you always expect it to come from a big man like Pavarotti or something. And maybe it's because of Pavarotti we have this association, but it's always surprising when you see somebody who's quite slender to put out this kind of sound. It's always like, wow, where's that coming from? It doesn't look like there's enough of you to generate that depth and that sound. But he's just something else, isn't he? And I really love the feeling of this song. It's very percussively driven, and there's also this choir behind him that's kind of doing an echo of what he's singing, which is a really nice effect, this kind of call and response style. But lyrically, he's talking about how the world needs you and you are stronger than your problems. It's very much a song about empowerment, isn't it? It's a song about getting through hard times and that reassuring that you're good enough. So it's important to have these songs, isn't it? To, because a lot of us can feel alone so many times. And so to have somebody there telling you that you're good enough and you're stronger than whatever issue you're facing, it might give you that lift to go out and face that issue and overcome it, So really wonderful song. Let's keep going. just going to take a little pause here as we're going into a new section. Now, did you notice as his voice went into the more high, more feminine register, the choir that was doing the call and response then shifted to the male choir. And that was a really, really nice touch there to just kind of keep those registers fulfilled. And yeah, it keeps it very interesting, doesn't it? And the instrumentation, as I say, it's mostly driven by drums, but there is actually a lot going on. I'm hearing electric kind of distorted guitar, little textures coming through. Every now and then you can hear a harp doing these little runs. So there's more than meets the ear initially, you know what I mean? And there was something else I was going to say as well. There was... Yeah, it's just it's a very, very full sound they have, and I like that every instrument kind of has its moment, and it just kind of rises up and goes down, and it just all these little intricacies that keep these little points of interest throughout this driving rhythmic kind of percussive beat. Let's see where this goes next. So we've had two kind of stages to this song, and I feel like we're going into the third one now. And I wouldn't be surprised if Dimash pulls out another vocal modification. You know, let's see what he does. Wow! And that was the modification. I was kind of inferring to what I was expecting there was him to take it to another level, and he certainly did. That note is incredible, and to hold it for that long, to work up there, to belt it out, to do this live and to pull it off is something else. To do this in a studio and have 1,000 opportunities to do the right take would still be insane. But to be able to do it live is just, it's mind-boggling to me. It really does. It really does blow my mind. It's incredible. Did you notice how the choir in the background, when it came into the kind of third section, the third and final section there, and then because we had female choir in the first bit, male choir, and then we had both, I thought that was really nice as part of lifting the whole thing up. You heard that harp coming back in. The electric guitar had a little bit more towards the end, just driving up, and that kind of nice distortion. We had a very nice full sound throughout with the instrumentation, a really nice kind of bass. And I love the lyrical content. It's empowering. It's about strength and overcoming adversity and finding your inner strength. And I think that's something very, very worthwhile. If you enjoy my reaction videos, hit the subscribe button. If you would like to request a reaction, I also have a Buy Me a Coffee, and we also have a YouTube membership, and I would love to see you in there. As always, guys, take care. Peace and love.